I'm here to present to you about extracurricular club, University of Greenwich, Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. My name is Nguyễn, Thuỳ, Duyên.
My name is Dương, Đặng, Ngọc, Hiếu.
My name is Ngô Thanh Mỹ Uyên.
My name is Trần Nhựt Tâm.
My group presentation is including statement of focus and vision for change, case stakeholder map, barrier for change, resources and opportunity for change, sell ID to the Office of Student Affairs and sell ID to POD. Next.
So the first, how a variety of activity the club have been creating a good environment to help a student develop themselves through the process of assessing the current status of the activity of the student club of FPT Greenwich Vietnam. It so that the number of club is quite large, but the number of students participating is very small. So according to the analysis and research on the quality of the club, we reached the vision for the change into direction. The first short-term vision framing the common value and goal of the club, as we have seen as the original purpose when we were introduced to the club. We also saw many benefits that the club brought to students during their study at the school. For example, participating in school club will help us organize knowledge and skill training through club activity. Great a play to exchange learn and exchange learning experience according to the interest of us students are different. Read how vibrant and youthful playground attracting a large number of the students to participate, contributing to the enriching the collective life of students, strengthen and develop the unique purpose of the club. To be more complete for the current club, we need to learn and strengthen and future development of the strength of the different club. Club need to have clear purpose and development plan to avoid confusion and not fully develop to goal of the given club. For example, come to the Vietnam 10R Club of the FPT Greenwich University. Students will learn more deeply about the 10R of the nation. Vietnam not only have to train the body, discipline and manner, but also show patriotism, right? The national culture. This is a guaranteeing play for people with a passion for martial art and the period of content effort. Long term, read a strong communique of the club, heading to the long target of the club need. Next slide. Existing process for improving a club. The first, we need complete the discussion step, then make a plan to establish what the club needs. The reason for establishing the club. Next to purpose. So what the purpose of the club? For example, the English club is established with the strength and strengthened by the soul of your voice and passion and strengthening your knowledge of cultivating your expertise with what you're doing. It's just a performance, the story recon, strength and knowledge, skill and experience. Structure of the BOD, we need a park for club management plan such as communication department, management department, training department for new member to the better understand the club. Plan activity. What do we need to do when establish the club? We need activity to maintain and develop the club. Member applicant the number of the member of club. Fit management and development. Application form. Fill application and send application. There are 2 times. The number the first time send to management approve. First time we will send second time to the head of the industrial. It accepting for the second. We have success to the club.
Look now as problem. Consider the number of students participating in the club. We have collected membership member of Trustees Club. According to the research from a poll survey, the number of students at University of Greenwich in Ho Chi Minh City participating in club is relatively low as 12.4%. For purpose of creating a good learning environment and encouraging students to join club should improve and have more appropriate solution. That's all I have to say about that problem. Now we move on the next. By the end of 2020, the University of Greenwich, Ho Chi Minh City campus has a total of 29 clubs. Currently, the school has only 30 active clubs. Wrote a survey of 210 students. Six regions lead to many dissolution clubs, in which this region the club doesn't have supervisor account for the highest rate of 65.2%. Unsupervised club will keep event running and member unsupported. The second reason is that the fund is not enough to maintain operation, accounting for 49.5%. Look to maintain activity and event needs funding. Each club will have different funds and they need donate from club member and partly support from the school. However, the amount of money that members spend is too much. They don't receive the benefit the club is solution. The third reason is internal conflicts, accounting for 43.3%. It's very close. Each member opinion is different and it's difficult for leader to respond to their opinion. When members do not agree, they can leave and will be difficult to resolve. The fourth reason is that club has no successor, accounting for 36.2%. When the leader flee the position of the head, the club lack leader. It's very difficult to find a religious leader. They are required to restrain no experience and it will lead to controversy among the member. Well, I have tell you about resolution to ND dissolution. Look next.
Key stakeholder map. This a map of project stakeholder including internal and external stakeholder. Stakeholder are student, office of student affair and teacher. with internal stakeholder will include facility department, about meeting room for club, support tool for the club, sponsor. External stakeholder will include alumni. They will be the share to the knowledge and experience. The last, the parent motivation for students to join the club.
Through the stakeholder mapping, we can see that core stakeholders include student, office of student affairs, and teacher. They are the stakeholders directly related to the project. The stakeholder that I will talk about first is the teacher. Teachers are also known as mentor. The teacher is an internal checker, giving comment and approving the group activity. This comment will be passed on the next generation of teachers. The benefits that mentor receives are closer relationship between teacher and student, expanding relationship. In addition, the cost will be paid for the mentor will be converted to teaching hours. Mentor will meet 2 sessions a month. Each session is equivalent to 1 slot. With the complicated situation of COVID-19 epidemic, mentor can use online meeting to exchange information with the group member. We go to the next slide. Office of Student Affairs is also a core stakeholder with an important role to the project. The Office of Student Affairs is one of the departments that manage the group at university. This department has a mission strictly censor the condition when establishing a new group, monitoring of activity, project and event, check monthly activity report, and the benefit. Both the Office of Student Affairs are expand relationship and reduce workload. Next slide. Student is the final score stakeholder. Students are also considered the leader of the group, and they will be lead the member. They are directly involved in the information and development of the group. Students have the mission contribute to the group development, promote the group to new students through the success of the group. The value that students receive are opportunity to learn from the real environment, learn how to execute the plan, learn how to manage the available data and plan. This was created from previous experience leader. This will be the foundation to help future leaders easy to develop group activity. This is my presentation. Next, some will present barrier for change.
Thank you, Uyên. So we listed out here 3 biggest barriers for this solution. First is the cost. The mentor teachers will be paid overtime for group activities, which are converted into slots according to the teacher's teaching hours. This will increase cost for the school, but in return will be long-term benefit for students. The second thing is the commitment between the school and the teacher. There are teachers who love extracurricular activities outside of the teaching hours. It helps them to increase interaction with students, open up opportunities for themselves and experience in management. However, there are also teachers who will not agree to this for personal reasons, or simply they do not like it, or maybe they will commit for a short time and then stop doing it. So this is really a big barrier. The last one is the fear of accepting the new process of employee. This is the common psychology of many people because their working environment is being stable but suddenly changed. The reallocation of responsibility will make it difficult for all employees to accept initially. So this will also get in the way of our solutions. Next slide, please. In the resources and opportunity part, we also listed 3 things here to contribute to this slide. The first is that the number of new students increases each year. This creates a need to join the club, as many individuals with different passions and pursuits. This number will increase continuously year by year. We will not worry about lack of members participate in the club. The second thing is merging the campus in Ho Chi Minh City. This makes it easier for club to connect and student meeting. Moreover, the new large campus will create space for grand activity with many attendees. Finally, to improve the hard skill and soft skill and experience of working in group for students, let's think about after 4 years of participate in activity in club, more or less learning or training opportunity for students. This will give competitive advantages for students when they looking for jobs, and it will also appear for the university's name. Come to the next slide. In this slide, so we need to clarify the mission of the student affair is for improving the quality and the quantity of club members. So for those example that we just clarify, my team points out 2 solutions. That's the first one is keeping the activity log of all clubs. So they will pass it into the next leader. And the second solution is the teachers have the role of as a mentor. The task of the student affairs department is to appoint one person to be in charge of recording the extracurricular activity of the club, like a diary. Then they pass it to the next leader. It helps them to understand how team works as well as the previous leadership style. In addition, this person participates in the teacher selection meeting and is a witness to this activity. For the benefits, in the short term, we will solve the problem of succession. It will be easier for new leader to understand how to operate the club. More than that, we will regenerate the clubs that are misbehaving or go wrong direction, make them more stable and efficient. In the long term, the club will operate sustainably, which creates a strong club community for students to participate in. The student affairs department will easily manage the clubs in the best way. So in the evaluation part, this solution do not take a lot of cost as time, as money. Do not need to recruit extra workers. However, it achieve the responsibility for the student affairs office. So for all of things here, we can see the solution is worthy and effective. The next slide will be Duyên. Duyên will be presented.
The club still have many problems to solve. The group would like to propose this solution to POD. The University of Greenwich should invite this full-time teacher to serve as advisor to the club. who can give their students idea on the activity and event of each club. This will bring a lot of benefit to school, including creating student confidence, creating a better learning environment, attracting new students to general revenue. Example, Geometry Club. The club cooperates with many famous artists, creating many opportunities for students are passionate about art, increasing the attractiveness of students outside the school. Or event club create the playground, organize many events for the school, participate gain experience in organizing event and expand many relationships. It will bring many benefits to the school. However, the school costs are not too much. Each mentor organize meeting, part online and offline format, 2 sessions per month. The school has 13 club and has 13 mentor, a total of 26 slots per month. This is being paid by school. Evaluating this project, the whole school, teacher and student will benefit for the school only by cost, but it will attract many students to register and generate revenue for the school. For teacher, it will increase income, create close relationships with students, create trust, and improve teaching ability. For students, to create a healthy playground, a good learning environment, expand relationships, and improve skills. Rules survey with students. There are many reasons why students join the club, including is with the reasons that students join the club does not expand their relationship. 72.9%, which benefit wide connection mean you have better chance in raising your profile is your community. They more help and sharing from acquaintance. That brings us to the end of representation. Thank you all for listening. It's a pleasure being here today.